Big match here tonight for Becky Lynch against the veteran Mickie James.
Huge for Mickie James. A lot of people are wondering if she's still got it. What's she going to bring to the table?
Oh, think about Becky Lynch, Renee. Think about how this would propel.
Shoulders down.
Another close call there. Think about how this would propel Becky Lynch's career to another level.
This is a
Shoulders
moment.
down again.
This is a moment that Becky Lynch has been waiting for. These women just all over the ring.
Yeah, rolling outside the ring now. Still locked up, Becky and Mickie.
Here we go, Becky Lynch, Mickie James. Two generational talents colliding.
These two ladies better watch the count.
Time to get back in the ring, ladies. Focus.
Becky standing toe-to-toe with Mickie James. Both women back in to break the count.
Both these ladies back in the ring, squaring off.
We just saw a stalemate between Becky and Mickie.
Neither woman is looking to back down. There's a lot they want to prove to one another.
Oh, to the arm. Terrible.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. And again, yet another counter. Power from the suplex. Oh my God, a DDT!
Oh, able to counter.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, what an elbow high on the chin.
Mickie better hope Becky doesn't get a hold of her arm or she'll be tapping.
German suplex.
Mickie better hope Becky doesn't get a hold of her arm or she'll be tapping.
Uh-oh, look at this. There's no doubt that Becky Lynch is one of the cornerstones of the women's revolution.
And I'm glad you recognize that, Michael, because lately I think Mickie James has been a bit delusional. I mean, she's been trying to discredit Becky Lynch, saying she had nothing to do with the women's revolution.
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, Saxton, I don't think Becky Lynch has gone far enough to show respect for Mickie James, a woman who is breaking barriers for Becky to be here today.
Oh, what do you want Becky to do? Bow down at Mickie James' feet?
I mean, that'd be a strong start.
Hit the mark with that one.
Uh-oh.
You have to admire the craftiness of Mickie James. Started training for a career in sports entertainment in 1999. A multiple-time champion here at WWE who wants to prove that, well, her generation still has a lot left in the tank.
Well, the fact is, if Mickie had stayed with WWE this entire time, she'd probably be a 10-time champion. Probably Becky Lynch would have been a never was if Mickie had stuck around.
I doubt that would be true, and the fact still remains, Mickie's been off for 7 years. Hasn't been competing with the same frequency Becky Lynch has.
Many things have changed since Mickie's time in the rise of the women's revolution. Defenseless in the corner now. Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Oh, man.
Armbar across the top rope. The question that has been posed all week is, does Mickie James have a right to think she has something to do with the women's revolution?
Listen, Mickie James probably feels a bit jaded. She probably has years of pent-up frustrations from not being that woman in the spotlight. With all the women that emerged during her absence, Mickie has an uphill battle. She's out here to prove that she belongs.
Renee, it might be a hard test, but she has the experience to back it up. Mickie James has beaten Hall of Famers. She's beaten Trish Stratus. She's been to WrestleMania. She's seen it all.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Becky Lynch said on the kickoff show that she's been watching Mickie James matches to prepare for tonight.
And that there goes to show how Becky Lynch does have tremendous respect for Mickie James' talent.
Becky might have done her due diligence in preparation for this match, but it still seems like Becky wants to act like a pioneer in the women's revolution, when in fact, Mickie James was leading revolutions before they were even a cool thing to talk about.
Here she goes, back in the ring now.
The WWE Universe in Phoenix is behind the Irish last kicker, hoping to see this match end with Mickie James in the disarmer.
That's going to be a difficult challenge for Becky to pull off. The veteran Mickie James knows how to use every part of the ring to her advantage.
Mickie has truly been a ring general throughout her career, but Becky has hundreds of ways to attack her opponent's arm. Mickie James is well aware of that fact.
Suplex. We're at Elimination Chamber with Becky Lynch and Mickie James looking to settle their differences.
You know, the fact that Mickie's been gone for 7 years, I have to think that ring rust would be a factor here.
But it's not like Mickie was sitting at home, Renee. I mean, she's been competing around the world during her absence. True, she hasn't been in a WWE ring, but I don't believe ring rust is going to be a factor at all.
Yeah, Becky Lynch has gained wins over Mickie James, but those were tag team matches. Now Becky finally gets a chance to get her hands on her enemy without distractions tonight.
Mickie's come back and feels that everything Becky has accomplished, she should be thanking her for it, like Becky didn't earn it on her own. I mean, come on, Becky was SmackDown's first draft pick, the inaugural women's champion, and would have been a two-time champion if it wasn't for Mickie.
Wait, now, we don't know for sure that Becky Lynch would have been a two-time champion. Alexa Bliss was always in control of the situation.
Check your eyes, Graves. Becky was just moments away. Alexa was ready to tap and tell James during the party.
Alexa was playing possum. She had Becky right where she wanted her.
Get off whatever planet you're on, Graves. We're going to need you down on Earth here at some point tonight.
There is some extra vitriol in Becky tonight. You can tell she's carrying a mission of vengeance in the ring.
Yeah, that's the kind of attitude you can expect from Becky after Mickie cost Becky the championship. Having that title is the most important thing in Becky's life.
And Becky believes that her road back to the championship starts by slapping Mickie James back to the past. I'll tell you, this guy's no competitor here is looking to give in. It's going to take a lot to end this fight.
We are just seeing sheer perseverance. Nothing is being left back.
Mickie James shows that there's nothing that can take away from experience. So many times a world champion. So many big matches. As good as Becky Lynch is, I think the experience edge goes to Mickie James.
Well, sure, for the experience edge, but something has to be said for the fact that she's been gone for 7 years. Even when the great number 23 came back to play basketball, he had some rust to dust off wearing that 4-5.
Well, if this Mickey's wearing the 4-5, she's not here to play games with you. She's here to aim at you.
She'll probably maim you, even blow you to smithereens.
Guys, can Becky do this?
This is how you make a statement. This is how you show the world that you're the man. Becky Lynch, exploder suplex. Cover. Is it enough?
Nope.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
Becky Lynch is heading up.
Mickie,
Whoa! Lynch takes off. Hits the mark.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time. No, another reversal. Neither one of them is willing to give an inch here.
Becky Lynch is really going to work in there.
She's a live wire when she's plugged in. God, Lynch looking to destroy the arm.
She scores big with the counter. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like no...
Oh, there it is. It's got it cinched in, the disarmer.
For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here? Becky looking for the disarmer. Can she put Mickie James away?
Almost got her. Almost got her position. No, Mickie counter.
Great counter, shoulders down.
Becky rolls through into a pinning combination.
Back up. Got her. Becky with the win.
What a win for Becky Lynch.
Here's your winner, Becky Lynch.
Incredible win for Becky here tonight. Mickie James very upset.
And everybody here's up on their feet for Becky Lynch.
And here we go. Bayley looking to live her dream tonight to become the Raw Women's Champion.
The more that Charlotte can control the pace of this match, the more confidence the champion will gain.
I don't remember a women's champion that's been as dominant as Charlotte.
Oh, my gosh. Surfboard leg breaker.
Oh, Bayley with a wicked neck snap.
Nice job by Charlotte there.
Look at the Queen go. Narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
And she heads to the floor.
Probably looking to take a few deep breaths. Think about her next move.
And the referee starts his 10 count.
Float over.
Oh.
And do it. DDT.
Fight.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
That's a good way to make your presence felt.
Hashtag women's title. That's what this is all about. And Bayley giving Charlotte all she can handle here.
Bayley obviously did her homework in preparation for this matchup with the Queen.
Bayley is tired of being looked down upon, being underestimated by the Queen. She has got something to prove here tonight.
I don't know why she takes it so personally. The Queen looks down on everybody. That's just the way life is.
It doesn't make it okay, Corey.
May have her stack up kick
We
out.
know that Bayley's been waiting for this moment, scouting out exactly what Charlotte might be ready to throw her way.
Remember, Bayley, a former NXT champion, had some tremendous matches on that stage, but tonight, on the big stage of Monday Night Raw, in the main event from Las Vegas.
Yeah, Bayley really became the heart and soul of NXT during her time there, especially after her fellow horsewomen moved on to Raw and to SmackDown.
Yeah, but we can't live in the past of what you've done before you got to the big stage, Renee. I'm going to remind you of a quarterback from Saxton's Florida alma mater. In college, one of the greatest of all time, but he couldn't cut it in the pros. That could be the same fate Bayley suffers.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Oh, straight forearm. Charlotte has already become one of the great women champions in WWE history, undefeated as a champion in championship matches on pay-per-views.
Charlotte might be too intoxicated with her reign as champion, but you can't take anything away from the Queen with a history like that.
In many people's opinion, myself included, one of the best female performers of all time.
Oh, continuing to punish them. Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
There it comes.
Neck breaker.
Ouch. Oh, what a chop.
Oh! Right to the back. Charlotte is really going to work now. And here comes Charlotte.
She knows that one works.
Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
DDT.
Bayley on the offensive.
Oh, Bayley with a wicked neck snap.
Bayley into the corner, bounce face first, and she says no. And Bayley now starting to build some momentum.
Fire up, girl. Tighten up that ponytail.
Bayley is daring Charlotte. Hit me with your best shot, and I'll return the favor.
And now it's Charlotte, bounce face first off the turnbuckle. Bayley is rolling.
Oh, no.
Eating that turnbuckle tonight.
Bayley is in full control. She can taste the moment. She can taste the opportunity. And the Queen just tasted the turnbuckle.
Come on, Bayley.
Look out!
Oh, cross body, lateral press, and a kick out.
Oh, so close.
Don't lose your cool right now, Bayley. You gotta keep that foot on the gas pedal.
And Charlotte, standing switch by Bayley. Charlotte as well. Oh, my God. Bayley right to the turnbuckle, back of her neck.
Charlotte's in control now.
That could be the turning point.
What is the Queen thinking?
And Corey, for Bayley, this is an opportunity she cannot let slip through her fingers. A second chance at the championship. At the Royal Rumble event, Charlotte knocked off Bayley, but Bayley picked up the win in a tag team match, earning herself this opportunity tonight.
It all comes down to doing it when it counts, which is what Bayley has not been able to do up to this point.
Covered by the champ. And she kicks out.
Too soon.
Charlotte Flair has learned all the tricks of the game from her two-time Hall of Fame father, the Nature Boy.
The mind games, too. You got to think of all the psychological attacks, all the insults from Charlotte telling Bayley she doesn't belong, how that's built up over all these months.
That's just going to fuel Bayley more. She's not going to back down from Charlotte. Bayley has to harness that aggression to win the title tonight.
And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
It's the Queen got in mind now, Byron.
Natural selection.
Can it be? Will the reign continue? Absolutely punishing.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Champion.
No, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Bayley's got it hooked.
Belly to belly.
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted.
Charlotte's just getting overwhelmed.
That's not something you see often for the Queen.
We knew we were in for something special between these competitors, but they are taking things over their own limits. Russian leg sweep.
Really just laying it in.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. No hugs from Bayley here. That is a beautiful thing to watch.
What grace. Float over to the...
Charlotte sure dodged that one.
She did indeed.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Bayley on the offensive.
Harsh forearm.
Draped across the middle rope.
Back in the ring now.
Well, Charlotte knows that Bayley's neck must be hurting now. Charlotte's going to try to exploit that injury for all it's worth.
There's a real sense of urgency now.
Float over. Into it. Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Oh, man. That'll tear your hamstring.
Here it comes.
Oh! She's done!
Oh, and here comes Bayley. And look at Bayley go.
Picking up the pace. This is when she's at her best.
Incredible momentum shift here. And the WWE fans are behind Bayley. Oh, and Bayley with a suplex.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances. We all know Bayley has been starving for that big moment since arriving in WWE. We've seen it time and time again. It just takes a great athlete to get over that hump, to get that one big win, to have that confidence that changes careers, and that level of confidence could exist right here for Bayley tonight.
And I think Bayley has confidence already, guys. She's beaten Charlotte on a number of occasions. Now, granted the title was not on the line in those matchups, and she did lose her one title opportunity, but she has defeated Charlotte. She knows she can do it, and that can play big in this match tonight. In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that.
Charlotte brilliantly used her power advantage and ring positioning to drop Bayley's neck on the bottom turnbuckle.
I was going to say, before Bayley was swung into the turnbuckle, I wanted you to notice the look on her face. She was grinning. Confidence was building in Bayley. And in an instant, Charlotte snuffed it out.
To Charlotte's credit, she's done that on so many occasions. Every time a challenger thinks they've got Charlotte right where they want her, she seems to turn the tables.
Oh! And here comes Bayley and Charlotte exchanging
Oh,
chops.
man!
These chops from the Queen just seem to be inciting Bayley.
Each chop is firing Bayley up!
Bayley responding in kind.
And another one. And here comes Bayley.
Look at Bayley go. But the Queen again fires back.
Oh, what a collision. Both women down.
Car wreck in the middle of the ring.
This could be the moment of truth for Bayley. It could be her last gasp effort to put away the Queen.
Do whatever you can to not let this moment slip away.
What's Bayley got to be thinking now, Byron? Oh, and here comes Bayley. And look at Bayley go.
Picking up the pace. This is where she's at her best.
Incredible momentum shift here. And the WWE fans are behind Bayley.
Oh, here it comes. Bayley to Bayley. Gonna see a new champ.
Will the second time procure results?
Look at Bayley here with the emphatic offense.
Clothesline.
It's about to end. Bayley to Bayley. Suplex. We could have a new champion. This one is all but over.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
Clothesline! Oh, hug life, baby!
Middle rope, corkscrew elbow. Nicely done.
DDT!
Fight. Bayley is showing her true colors, red with anger. Not sure how long she can keep it up, but she is fired up right now.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Oh, here it comes! Bayley to belly! The title might change hands!
That is a huge opening for Bayley.
Kneeling clothesline!
The turnbuckle goes Bayley.
From the top! Here comes Bayley! Elbow drop! The title might change hands!
For the championship! You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
A quick reversal by Bayley.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
That's gotta be it.
What more?
Bayley starting to feel it.
Bayley looking to push Charlotte away. Oh, my God. Dana broke
Get out of here, Dana!
Not like this! Not like this!
Bayley stays alive.
Bayley having to deal with Dana Brooke and Charlotte.
Oh! Come on, Bayley!
How about this?
Bayley looking to beat Charlotte with her own move. Figure four is in.
Imagine how humiliated all.
Come on, Dana! Breaking her eyes!
And the
Get out of
official
here!
never saw it.
This is ridiculous. For Pete's sake. Bayley's got to contend with Charlotte and Dana too.
Here we go. Time to go to school.
This is absolutely garbage! Brutal!
Easy pickings for the Queen now.
And a figure eight. Bayley's dreams have been dashed.
Yeah, Bayley about to tap out.
It's Sasha.
With the crutch.
Thank goodness.
Evening the odds at ringside!
For Charlotte. The boss is here.
Can Bayley get it done?
I'm okay with this. Come on, Bayley.
Can Bayley do this? Bayley to Bayley.
Cover Bayley. We get a new champion.
Here is your winner and the new Raw Women's Champion, Bayley!
The entire WWE Universe on their feet. Bayley as the new Women's Champion!
Bayley earned this opportunity. She earned this win. And now, Bayley, you earn the right to celebrate.
We're on the road to WrestleMania here at Fastlane, where Sasha Banks faces a serious roadblock in the form of Nia Jax.
Jax has been attacking Banks for weeks about the boss's shortcomings in the Raw division, and Banks is looking to prove her wrong.
A lot of momentum towards WrestleMania is on the line here. The woman who wins here makes a strong case for the Raw Women's title opportunity.
Running clothesline.
Proving tough to catch.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Bang, nice contact there.
She goes for it again.
And oh my God, what a forearm.
Right to the jaw.
Backbreaker.
Backbreaker. Not what she was looking for.
Down.
Good grief.
I have to say, I'm kind of surprised Sasha Banks even showed up here tonight. These two had a match at the Royal Rumble, and Nia Jax won one of the most lopsided victories I've ever seen on pay-per-view.
A lesser woman might accept that loss, maybe focus on a different opponent, or even ask to be traded to SmackDown. But that's not what the boss is about. She's been studying and training, and she's more than ready for Nia Jax tonight.
I'm a little surprised at how much Sasha Banks has been able to muster thus far.
Nia Jax is realizing that the boss is not to be taken lightly.
She's looking a bit out of it here. This women's division match has major implications on the other one scheduled for tonight. Sasha's best friend Bayley puts her women's title up against Charlotte's 16-0 pay-per-view winning streak.
Both Bayley and Sasha Banks are fighting insurmountable odds tonight. They're taking on women who are basically undefeated. But Banks and Bayley have been beating the odds for years, so I have high hopes for them tonight.
Back in the ring again.
Oh, what an elbow high on the chin.
Oh, well-measured strike.
Sasha really holding her own against Nia Jax.
It is a tall hill to climb for the boss.
Taking down Nia Jax, chopping away one chop at a time here.
Yeah, but Nia's still on her feet with Sasha into the corner. And Nia falls behind with a clubbing blow.
Power of Nia Jax is next level.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
And Nia's just looking to pick apart the bones now.
Dreaded claw to the shoulder. Man.
Up and
Meteora.
that was a cute story before about Banks and Bayley overcoming the odds. In reality, Jax is going to steamroll the boss, and Charlotte Flair is going to enter WrestleMania the way she was supposed to, as champion.
Hey, Byron, just like you, bankrupt. Nia Jax is feeling submission time. It's the Dragon Sleeper. How in the world? Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
Oh, look at this.
Her neck's done.
Oh, Sasha trying to hang on here.
Oh, Sasha's locked in, taking away the air supply for Nia Jax.
Guillotine.
Sasha trying anything and everything, desperately squeezing at Nia Jax, but Jax just too strong.
At this point, this is all Sasha could do is just hang on and squeeze. Oh, no. Oh, resourceful by Sasha now into the sleeper hold.
Locking it in.
Great strategy, great counters by the boss here, but driven into the corner.
Smart ring awareness from Nia Jax.
Yeah, but look at Sasha again. Going right back to the sleeper. In the center of the ring.
Oh!
The irresistible force, just too much for the boss.
How much does Sasha have left? Nia has her up.
Popped up.
Sasha Banks has accomplished every one of her goals. Earn that NXT contract. Change the way women are perceived in our industry.
When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
hair pull net slam. Banks is on a roll.
The boss is giving some serious orders right now. Russian leg sweep.
We're seeing an unbelievable performance in front of us.
And how these competitors are still surviving is beyond explanation.
And down. But Sasha Banks pulls off the counter.
Meteora.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, here it is.
Big drop. Backstabber. Can Banks finish the job?
The Banks statement.
Big trouble.
Sasha Banks. Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Cole.
Here comes the mark.
The Banks statement. Locked in.
Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to...
Here comes the mark. Here comes the mark.
Oh, this is going to do some big-time...
Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her...
Oh, no! Banks planted.
Right through the mat almost.
The unforgiving power of Nia Jax.
Drop to Sasha. Good night, boss.
Yeah, the confidence of Nia Jax, the power, the strength is too much to overcome for Banks tonight. Who do you think you are, huh?
Nia just reminding Banks how powerful she is. Why Nia is the irresistible force. Here comes the exclamation point.
Nia Jax is in a league of her own.
Sasha. Sasha slips behind.
Hold on.
Shoulders are down. Oh, my God, she got her.
I can't believe it.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks overcomes Nia Jax. No one saw that coming.
The Raw Women's title is on the line here at WrestleMania. The champ.
Nia looking to end this thing.
We've seen a trampling.
Bayley's on the attack. quickly turned that one around. Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast. She's out of it, guys.
What a hurricanrana. Here it comes.
Nice right hand.
And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix and scissors.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. That's going to break an arm.
Oh, man.
Gosh, why?
Oh, straight forearm.
Sasha's where she loves to be right now. Right in the spotlight.
That's awesome.
Boom, right across the small of the back.
Boom, what a forearm.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels. Nia Jax is in trouble.
Backbreaker. Bayley looking impressive.
She's showing some great effort. We'll see if it lasts.
Oh, she knows that one works.
Back now inside the ring.
Big boot.
Tattooed with a double axe handle.
Not looking good, guys. Right to the midsection.
Sasha Banks dodged out of the way there.
Float over. Into it.
Technical prowess from Nia Jax.
This is somewhat familiar territory for Charlotte and Sasha Banks. Both women took part in a triple threat women's championship match at last year's WrestleMania.
And for Sasha Banks, she has to be thinking about redemption. She didn't walk out last year as champion. This year, she can make right out of a wrong.
Piston-like rights.
Set it up. Nice neck breaker. Oh, nice suplex.
Nia Jax able to avoid damage there.
Luthez press.
Tattooed with a double axe handle.
Jax is down. Could she be eliminated?
I think so, Cole.
Here comes Bayley.
Yeah, Bayley looking to take advantage. Sent out of the ring by Nia Jax.
Such a chaotic, unpredictable environment this match is.
And Nia Jax is starting to take over now.
And nobody can go toe-to-toe with Nia in this situation.
But the irresistible force just imposing her will.
You can't fault the strategy, but you can't underscore enough the dominance.
Wait a minute, Bayley, Charlotte.
Uh-oh.
What on earth?
No way.
You gotta be kidding me, everybody.
Renee. Yes way.
Nia planted.
Is it gonna be enough?
The power of all three women to take down Nia Jax.
And everybody covering Nia. And Jax has been eliminated.
Nia Jax has been eliminated.
Smart strategy.
The complexion of this matchup has changed so much now that Jax is out.
The biggest threat from this matchup has just been removed.
And now what, ladies? Time to rejig, come up with another game plan.
And now Charlotte, Bayley, and Sasha can all focus on each other.
A long history between all three of these women. Big opportunity at hand.
Looks like Charlotte wants no part of Bayley and Sasha right now.
Do you blame her?
That's kind of a good strategy if you ask me.
It's an elimination match.
You guys fight then! Go ahead!
Letting Sasha and Bayley go at it one-on-one.
Brilliant. This is a strategy befitting of a queen. Let the other two tear each other apart.
That's sort of a cowardly act, Corey.
And Charlotte didn't take long to get involved, did it?
Yeah. She learned from her daddy.
On the grandest stage of them all, you better believe Charlotte Flair
watch
should
out.
be involved.
Watch out.
Launching herself over the top rope, and down goes Bayley, and down goes Sasha.
And up goes Charlotte Flair.
What is Charlotte thinking?
I think we all know what Charlotte's got in mind here, Saxton.
Oh, my goodness. Charlotte on the top. On the top. Don't do it, Charlotte.
Oh, my God. Corkscrew moonsault for Charlotte.
All women are down, but what effect did that have on Charlotte Flair? She's still the first woman to her feet.
Renee, you brought up Sasha wanting redemption after last year's WrestleMania, but what about Charlotte? Last year, she became the first ever Raw Women's Champion. That's a tough act to follow this year.
I won't argue that, Graves. Banks and Flair have a lot of pressure, but they're also both familiar with the big stage. That gives them the edge here tonight.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. Whoa, it's another reversal.
Uh-oh.
Coming next.
The shoulders. Oh, no. Wow. Elbow right to the back of the neck. Great offense by Charlotte.
Set it up.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
This is not where the boss wanted to be.
And no bank statement here. Reverse time here on...
And she lets it go.
I guess she figured she didn't have it locked in well enough.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Sasha Banks once again had an incredible WrestleMania entrance. Last year, she had a Hall of Fame rock performance. This year, she took a ride down the ramp in a luxury vehicle, only like the boss can.
I'm not impressed. It's all pomp and circumstance. I'll believe when the boss can get it done in the ring. She didn't do it last year. She won't do it this year.
Wow, what a sequence.
Sasha Banks is really on the attack now.
Here comes the boss.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh.
Now it's going to break an arm.
Let's talk some more about the entrances before this match. How about Charlotte walking down the same ramp her father did when he retired in this same stadium?
The big difference is that Ric Flair wrote his last chapter here, while Charlotte still has plenty of WrestleMania moments in her future.
Boss straight forearm. Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal.
Bayley on the offensive.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Saw that one coming. Boss straight forearm.
The boss might be moments away from a loss.
Banks isn't looking good here, Byron.
Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
What grace. Float over into the DDT.
Fight. I wasn't expecting this killer instinct from Bayley. It's like she's tapped into some unseen energy source.
Wow. You have to think these competitors expected this to be a difficult challenge.
Even so, at this stage, things just get more and more dangerous. Fatigue starts setting in, and you don't know exactly have all your wits about you. It could quickly lead to error.
She's taken to the floor when she can be ever so dangerous. Back in from the floor.
Oh, Bayley sent outside the ring.
Charlotte looking for that extra advantage, trying to rip that turnbuckle padding off.
All right, dirtiest player in the game, Charlotte Flair.
And again, legal under the rules of this matchup.
Sasha from behind.
Roll it up, shoulders down, and a kick out.
With that turnbuckle, guys, that turnbuckle is exposed.
Defend the throne by any means necessary, Saxton.
The Queen just got rocked.
Yeah, Charlotte's dazed.
Reversal. Sasha went across the ring.
Oh.
Killed the world. Look at that into the head scissors. Sending Charlotte across the ring. Charlotte's in trouble.
The Boss on the move. Double knees.
The Boss is feeling it.
Up and over.
Sasha able to land on her feet.
Charlotte face first into the buckle. The Queen on spaghetti legs.
Top rope. Sasha. Oh, the kick out.
Man, what is it gonna take to put Charlotte Flair away here tonight?
Maybe this. The bank statement. Locked in on Charlotte.
Can the Queen hang on? Banks is cranking on it.
In the middle of the ring, perfect setup.
Charlotte trying to maneuver. Charlotte is back on her feet.
The strength and power of Charlotte Flair's unmatched.
Sasha able to slip behind, roll Charlotte up. One, to the center of the ring.
Hit the exposed turnbuckle.
Oh, no.
And now Charlotte hopes to take advantage. Cover. Sasha's out. Charlotte's eliminated Banks.
Sasha Banks has been eliminated.
I'll tell you who's still in this. This woman right here, Bayley.
And now they square off, Charlotte and Bayley.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
Been a lot of speculation about Sasha's friendship with Bayley and how...
The Queen looking to finish things off. Here's the figure four.
Can they get the grip locked in?
Charlotte Flair can taste the victory. Moments away.
Look at that, she escapes.
Talk about coming up clutch, guys.
Bayley's got her hooked. Big elbow.
Big forearm smash. Bayley on the offensive.
Bayleyplex.
You have to wonder how Charlotte Flair is feeling tonight. This is a one. Charlotte and Bayley exchanging blows.
I like this attitude from Bayley, but it wasn't enough. Charlotte took her down. Oh!
We're going to find out who wants it more right here. This is a serious gut check between Bayley and Charlotte.
The only two women remaining.
Bayley sent face first into the corner. Queen closing in on victory.
Bayley's knee's injured.
Now the Queen, we saw this earlier, the Queen. This is where the Queen feels comfortable. Going for the home run.
Bayley rolls out of the way. This could be Bayley's moment. Here's the cover. Hook to the left. Now Charlotte's taking a kick out.
So close.
Bayley's got that fight in her tonight. This is what we need here at WrestleMania.
Charlotte isn't lacking confidence coming into this match. She recently said, quote, "I inhale confidence and exhale doubt. I'm the one-woman franchise of the Raw Women's Division."
And when you've been competing at Charlotte's level for as long as she has, you...
Here we go, Charlotte, Bayley. It's down to these two women.
Charlotte Flair just entirely too powerful for Bayley. Hugging the tree of woe at the mercy of the Queen.
Just the way the Queen likes it.
Bayley all hung up.
Oh, my goodness. The world is Charlotte trying to...
Charlotte's not messing around here tonight.
Point of the knee.
That is just nasty.
Great strategy. Charlotte wants to soften Bayley up for the figure eight later on, but
Might be nasty, Byron, but it is effective.
It's about to get worse.
This is a highly dangerous part of town for Charlotte and Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley's not giving up.
If anyone's ever questioned the toughness of Bayley, tonight she's showing you what she's made of.
Punches to the kidney of Charlotte.
It's been the story of Bayley's whole life. Keep on fighting. Never quit.
God, Charlotte is in trouble.
Bayley's still trapped, though.
Can Bayley somehow capitalize?
This is a valuable opportunity for Bayley.
Huge moment.
Right into the exposed turnbuckle.
As Charlotte's fault. She's the one who took the pad off anyway.
Bayley about to take off from the top. From the top. Here comes Bayley.
Oh, yeah. The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dreams. Good night.
Charlotte's just getting overwhelmed. For some reason, she lets it go.
She might have something else planned here.
Referee in position. 2.
Yeah, if you want to know why Charlotte is a multiple champ, there's your answer. Heart.
Oh, straight forearm.
It's about to end. Bayley to Bayley.
I think the champ's got it.
Bayley is really applying pressure now, guys.
How is the challenger still in this match?
Bayley is a prime example of someone who's had a dream and wanted to achieve that dream. Bayley just wanted to compete at WrestleMania.
Bayley's got it hooked.
The champ will stay champ.
Bayley's done it. Bayley retains the title.
Yeah, hug life.
Here is your winner and still the Raw Women's Champion, Bayley.
You can't underscore enough what this win means for Bayley. She silenced her doubters and proven she is a worthy champion.
And she did it on the grandest stage of WrestleMania.
Days without a loss. Asuka takes on Charlotte here tonight at WrestleMania.
The Empress of Tomorrow and the Queen doing battle on the grandest stage of them all.
Either way, history is being made. Will Asuka's undefeated streak end tonight at the hands of Charlotte Flair.
And here we are, the title versus the streak.
Charlotte looking to put on a clinic here tonight against perhaps the best in the world.
I don't know if this is a good idea, Charlotte.
Yeah, you do not want to incite the temper of Asuka.
Some mind games from Charlotte there, busting out the Flair strut in the opening stages of this match.
Even though this streak versus title match is one of the biggest matches in WrestleMania history, it doesn't faze Charlotte Flair.
Nor should it. Charlotte is already WrestleMania royalty. The Queen is ready for Asuka.
Talk about being bent.
Setting up.
Charlotte Flair has her trapped.
Oh! Tough spot to be in. Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there.
Amazing reflexes on display. Reverses.
Uh-oh, Asuka whipped across the ropes. Here we go now. Asuka leapfrog by Charlotte. Great athleticism by the Queen. How can you not be impressed?
Beautiful takedown. Charlotte Flair looking for the figure 4 submission.
Shoulders down and a kick out.
Sliding knee connects, covered by the Empress.
Almost had her again.
That's why Asuka's so dangerous. Can turn your lights out with one sudden strike.
Queen looks stunned.
Asuka's maybe getting in her head, getting under her skin.
There goes the knee. Worth noting that Asuka's streak doesn't just include one-on-one matches. She was a sole survivor at Survivor Series. She won the Mixed Match Challenge with The Miz, and she won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match.
Look, there's no asterisks when it comes to Asuka's streak, but those wins also prove that Asuka can emerge victorious in any situation. She may be new to WrestleMania, but Asuka knows how to deliver when the pressure's on.
It looks like Charlotte is setting a very good pace.
The Queen gaining momentum. Knife edge chop.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope. Neckbreaker.
You gotta wonder if Asuka's rethinking her title choice.
Charlotte is more ready than anyone's been before.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
And again!
That's what you call a bad landing.
Asuka tends to let her actions do the speaking, but she's got a lot to say to Charlotte recently, stating, Asuka bows to no one. You may be the queen, but I'm the Empress of Tomorrow.
That's more than just catchphrases, Renee. Just like Charlotte, Asuka knows how to make an entrance. Asuka always wears fancy robes to the ring, but just like Charlotte, she backs it up when it comes time to compete.
Oh, and look at this. Charlotte kick to the midsection. Looking for the neck breaker on Asuka. Asuka counters. Able to reverse.
Asuka wants the Asuka lock.
Asuka trying to get the Asuka lock cinched in.
Cutting up the air supply of Charlotte.
Charlotte trying to break the...
That'll do it. How do you think this match is going to turn out? It's so hard to pick. These women so evenly matched.
As we get deeper into this match, I have to wonder if Charlotte is rethinking her strategy. She's now felt Asuka strikes head on, and it's unlike any other offense in the women's division.
Charlotte's faced some of the best competitors this industry has to offer. Amazing high flyers, great tacticians, but Asuka can end a match instantly with one of her back fists. Charlotte would be smart to move from throws to a more high-risk moveset right about now.
Asuka actually called Charlotte the underdog in this match, and that's hard to argue. I mean, Asuka has not lost a match in 914 days.
Figure 4 locked in. Charlotte gonna look for the bridge. And now latching on.
Asuka. Nope, she releases it.
Well, that decision may very well come back to haunt her, Coach.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Charlotte.
Top rope.
Look out.
Got caught by Asuka.
Asuka was ready for that. Asuka wanted Charlotte Flair.
Asuka, one step ahead. Trying to punish the Queen. Trying to make the Queen tap.
The Queen desperately trying to fight her way out of this triangle submission.
Here comes the power of Charlotte, ready to lock it in.
Charlotte able to reverse into the Boston Crab, and now it's Asuka who's in trouble.
Asuka cover.
Now Charlotte going for the pinfall victory.
And back get it, Cole. These women are so evenly matched, so well scouted.
This is the third consecutive year that Charlotte is competing for a world championship at WrestleMania. That puts her in very rare company.
To be the champion or a top contender when the pressure's on at WrestleMania for 3 consecutive years, the only other people who have done that are John Cena and Hulk Hogan.
And I don't think that I'm speaking out of turn when I say Charlotte is well on her way to equaling their Hall of Fame resumes when she's all said and done.
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count.
Both women in this match tonight have been training and preparing for months. Byron, what's Asuka's keys to victory here?
Asuka is the best striker in the women's division, so she's got to hit Charlotte while the Queen's guard is down. Weaken Charlotte's defenses and then slap on the Asuka lock.
I can't believe it, but I actually asked Byron about strategy in the match, and now I turn to you, Corey. What can Charlotte do to end the streak?
The Queen has to rely on the power game, Cole. Charlotte has the size advantage, so she needs to impose her will on the Empress of Tomorrow before slapping on the figure 8.
Oh, man.
Picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte. When it comes to WrestleMania.
And here we go. Did she really just release the hold?
Oh, she did, Cole. And you know what that means? It means she probably has something even more devastating to finish her off with.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope. Neckbreaker.
What a battle we are witnessing.
We're at a stage where someone's going to have to shift it into another gear. There goes the knee.
Asuka turns it around.
What a clothesline!
Ouch! Charlotte is keeping a very good tempo now, guys.
She's able to turn it on in a flash. Asuka seizing the moment that time.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Just bending that leg to her will.
Charlotte going for the figure 4. Once she locks it in, if she can bridge out to the figure 8, this one's over. Locked in tight. Charlotte into the bridge. Look at this. She lets her out.
She better have a... Good reason for this, Cole, because she just had her seconds away from tapping, I think.
Asuka turns it around.
And again, yet another counter.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Stomping down.
Big boot. Jeez.
She's dazed in the corner there.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there. Charlotte trying to figure out what she's got to do next here.
The Queen is looking for the home run. Looking for a way to end this now.
Wait a second. Charlotte's on top rope. What is Charlotte thinking? Spanish fly, my goodness.
It's been a struggle for these competitors to find an end to this match.
But the struggle's worth it. With every move you make, you hear this capacity crowd following you on that journey.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
She certainly looked to be in trouble to me.
A blow right to the midsection from Charlotte.
You feel like Charlotte's going to start to take control here. Charlotte Flair wants it. Selection.
Charlotte hit natural selection. Asuka able to counter.
I mean, it's been incredible. Back and forth we go. Nobody able to hit the upper hand, but maybe Asuka's got it now.
Asuka's got it right now.
Is this Asuka's moment?
How does Charlotte stay in this? Okay.
And now Charlotte out. You can barely keep up with all this. the Queen.
All these deadly strikes of Asuka met from Charlotte Flair with the chop.
Man, what a physical match this has been. Fireman's carry takedown by Asuka.
Asuka going for the lock.
Charlotte again trying to somehow counter.
Both women wearing the scars of battle.
Such proud competitors.
The minute it's cinched in, Charlotte's in trouble.
And they're in the middle of the ring. Charlotte, a great move. Shoulders down. Asuka's got to kick out and break.
Oh, wow.
Kick by Asuka. Charlotte had her bell rung.
Afflictive striking ability of Asuka being felt by the Queen.
It's the bell for the win. On Charlotte and a kick out.
And Asuka escaped that one.
You can see she's getting frustrated here. She's got to go back to the well.
Look at Asuka.
Asuka turns it around. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip. Make way for the Queen, peasants.
And here comes Charlotte.
There it comes. Jarring impact.
Oh, and a knee.
And another. Oh, solid contact there.
Got the up.
Asuka seizing the moment that time.
Enziguri. Charlotte sure dodged that one. She did indeed.
Setting up there.
Up and...
Face first, flapjack.
Oh, straight forearm. Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Escapes in a nick of time. Working with the legs down.
Hey, you can't win if you can't stand.
Big boom.
Jeez.
Charlotte Flair closing in on victory. The Queen can taste it.
Charlotte looking for the figure four. Can she bridge into the figure eight here? Does she have enough left? It's locked
On the
in.
back arm.
What's Asuka gonna do?
On one arm.
There to go.
The undefeated streak on the line. It all comes down to this.
I don't know how much longer Asuka can hold on here. She taps.
Charlotte breaks the script.
And Charlotte is still the
Here is
champion.
your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte remains at the top of her game when it comes to the showcase of the Immortals. It took everything out of Charlotte Flair, but she did it.